Hello, this is John with Big Man in a Van. I want to thank all of my subscribers, my faithful subscribers. Thank you, all three of you. I appreciate it. Today, I'm just trying something out. I saw this thing on Amazon for a giant beer pong kind of a game, but it was like 40 or 50 bucks. And so I thought I can make that from the dollar store. So I bought some things, bought these. Well, I'll have to switch this around and show you. I bought these buckets and some balls and just thought I'd try it out. Okay, so I got these colored and different colored fake plastic baseballs. And then I bought these buckets. They're actually trash cans. They're from everything's from the dollar store, so they're $1 a piece. I got pink because that's the only one they had 6 of. And I thought it'd work. You know, I'm not a big pink guy, but hey, if it works, it works. And so I'm gonna try this out and see how it goes. All right, here we go. Let's see how many out of 6 I can get in there. I think you're supposed to put some water in to weigh them down, but I didn't bother with that, so we'll just see how it goes. Aha! 1. 2. 3. I'm on a roll. 4. Hey, not bad. 4 out of 6. I think this will be fun to play with the kids. Throw it in the van, and we can play it up camping. Here is something I talked about before, but didn't really get to show you guys because it was in bed mode. But right now, this is in bench mode because you drove back from camping and haven't put it back in bed mode yet. And so this is the pop-up shelf that I made out of the center. This whole sink was just an entertainment center from the thrift store. It cost me $10. So I just bought this hardware, which is pretty cool, off Amazon, and put 2 of those on there. So this is how the table works here, pop-up table. It's really solid. These are built to take a lot of weight, so you can cook up here or whatever you wanted to do. You could sit on the bench, and it's a great place to work or whatever else you want to do with it. And yeah, that's basically it. So all you do is just pop these back in again. Really hard to do with one hand because you got to kind of do both of them at the same time, but you pop them back in, it goes back down, and you're all good. Have more room. Here is something I think I want to tackle. Hard to see, but on the side of this seat, the passenger seat in the front of the van, down below there are 2 cigarette lighter jacks, and they used to be for a TV VCR that I ripped out of here, and I built this center console storage box compartment instead that locks up and everything. And so but there's not enough room between this and those cigarette plugs to be able to use them, cigarette lighter plugs. And I want to put my 500 watt auxiliary battery and keep it in here, and then be able to have it plugged in and charged there while we're driving. So what I'm going to need to do is either take this out or do it from inside. I think I might have to take it out and drill a couple of big holes in the side that will line up with the cigarette lighters and plugs, so that I can do that and be able to have more stuff charging and working. Because right now, as you can see, I'm pretty loaded up on the cigarette lighter up here. It's got this big I don't know what you would call multiple USB outlet that's plugged into it, so you can charge all of our devices and everything. That's just a little Bluetooth speaker that I have because the stereo in here sucks. I'd like to upgrade that at some point. And everything's all plugged into this. There's not really any room to plug in anything else to have it charging. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. It's interesting. There's like all these different switches up here. Let's see if I can see them. Whoop. And one says VCR right there. I think it says balance TVVCR right there, the last one on the right. So if that one's turned on, then it has power. Then this will have power down here. If it's not, then it won't. And it's weird. This whole van's kind of interesting. It's got these lights under here. There's a switch that says balance. It has these rope lights, these really old ones from the 90s. And I think when I get a little more confident in my building skills, which aren't very good, as you could tell by the way that I have all the exposed hardware in here that people told me about afterwards. I haven't built a lot of things in my life. This van's the first real thing I've really built out myself. So I'm the beginner's beginner. Anyway, I want to, I think at some point I want to rip this out and make more storage out of here or do something. I don't know. It's really functional right now, so it's hard to kind of start ripping things out and doing things when I just want to use it and play in here and go camping a lot. So we'll see how all that pans out in the future. Yeah, there's some other things I'd like to do to this, but it works pretty well as it is right now. So I'm just trying to decide how I want to tackle this or what I want to do first, or if I want to do anything. So that's it for now. Well, I think that's all for today. I am got a lot of other things I have to do that aren't related to the van. It might be a little boring for you to watch, so you probably don't want to watch me go down and get the oil changed on my wife's car. So yep, I'm gonna have somebody do that because it's not much more money than having me do it myself when they do other stuff and wash it and clean it. Anyway, who cares? So I'm out of here for today. Until next time. I need some kind of catchy phrase at the end of my videos. I don't know. Be wild, have fun. No, that sounds lame. Okay, I don't know. We'll come up with something. Anyway, thanks for watching.